Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of No Fluff Arc Breaking News with your girl, Angelic Vixen. In this episode, we are going to talk about Jesse's tweet in detail and what we know for a fact, and then we can talk about some speculation and some opinion. Alright, so this tweet actually reads arc.gg/G, okay? And how you break that down is each one of these sections represents a number, okay? Also, if you didn't know, in-game, you can actually read these. If you see them up like in the Overseer area, if you have your tech helmet on, you can actually read them. I just want to make sure you had all that information. All right, so when you go over to the link, this is the next thing that you find. So you get even more code when you go over to the link. And this reads, this is not Arc 2. And as you can see here, again, break it down with each letter. So if this is not Arc 2, what exactly are we looking at, right? Because clearly we've gotten a countdown, which I will show you here in a moment. We got the countdown. We've got all these, really beautiful things being shown to us. But what does that really mean? Now, there are a ridiculous amount of speculations and opinion and things like that. I mean, it's just an endless array of ideas, which are all possible. I mean, they really are. But what do you think that we're going to get if this is not Arc 2 and we just got Valguero? It hasn't even been out a month, and it won't be out a month by the time whatever this is added. All right, so as you can see here, this is the timer. Now I want you to look at the link, okay? It shows here, when you click on the timer, it shows the survivethearc.com, and then it shows something big, then the slash, then the countdown. So what are we counting down to? I mean, it could be a plethora of things, right? But I think that it is something that we're not expecting. People are talking about VR. People are talking about a new DLC. Valguero just came out. Unless they need money, I don't know if they would do it that fast. So I was sitting here and I was watching this, and it just kept going and going. And I'm like, okay, it kind of looks like stuff in the Overseer. So then I went into Arc and I was looking around the Overseer, and I'm like, okay, like, what is this? And I mean, I literally went back and forth, and I was like, okay, so let me just show you like different angles here so you can kind of see the timer. And then this is where it hit me, right here. I was watching this and I just kept letting it loop, okay? And letting it loop, which is another reason why I went into the Overseer. Let me get in closer here. I'll get in as close as I can get in here, okay? Let me, there we go. All right, this is as close as I could get. This is one of the best shots. Now, if you sit there, and I want you to definitely go over and look at it. If you're curious, I will put the links in the description below so you can just go over there and click around. If you stare at this, the way that it comes down, it almost looks like the Overseer arena when you're up at the top. And I'm like, okay, why would it look like that, right? Because I mean, I went and I looked at the Homo Deus, I looked at the humans, I looked at everything in the Overseer area. I was in there probably for a good hour, really kind of like looking around. And I'm like, okay, that view looks like where we would ascend, right? Because you go into an arena, you go into a space designated for an ascension. And definitely please go over there, look at it, get your own opinions. I'm not trying to filter what I believe onto you. I never do that. Like, for me, giving you as much information as utterly possible and letting you make up your mind is so important to me. I'm very big on free will, free thinking, and you being your own person. So go in there and look at it and tell me what you think. But as I was sitting here staring at it, I was like, why does it look like an arena? And I have no idea what this is. I can't tell you with 100% certainty. I definitely provide you with the facts, but if that happens to be arena and this isn't Arc 2, it could be a DLC, right? So there could be another DLC coming out, but this close to Valguero coming out seems counterproductive, right? I mean, they just spent all this time, money, and energy to release Valguero unless they're needing money, because they've done this before. They released the center, and then right after that, they released Scorched Earth. And when that dawned on me, I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, Scorched Earth. What is the one thing we're missing from Scorched Earth? What would be something big that they could work on in the background that they said they weren't going to work on in the background? But hey, at this point, who knows, right? What if it's finally the ascension for Scorched Earth, right? Wouldn't that be incredible? A lot of people will be like, well, they don't want to spend the money and go backwards. But at this point, what exactly is coming? Because it just seems like it wouldn't be a DLC this soon, unless of course it's a cash grab and things like that. I mean, people have said some really valid things, very, intuitive. They're valid. They really are. But look at it. Now, just watch. I'm just going to play it here for you. You can go over there and look at it yourself. Again, I try to provide all that information to you. But it looks like, now think about the Overseer Arena. That's exactly what it reminds me of, where you can see the Overseer shooting stuff down. Remember that? And I'm like, At this point, I have no idea. All I know for 100% certainty is that link says something big. And to me, if they added an ascension for Scorched Earth, that would be big because they don't have it. And they were going to, but clearly because of everything that was happening during those legal issues, they had to put out Scorched Earth early. And they never went back. But what if they have to put in Scorched Earth for the progression of Arc 2 because it's not balanced? And it's interesting, they're releasing it, I believe, on like August 8th. And 8/8 in synchronicity is balance. Think about these things. I mean, I'm just playing around with it. I love looking at puzzles and, complex type challenges and little teasers like this that really get you thinking. It's fascinating and exciting. But all of these things are the facts that I found. And then, of course, my speculation being, what if it is an ascension for Scorched Earth? Again, I don't know. I have no idea. But you know what's exciting is actually reading everyone's thoughts and seeing their opinions and then trying to piece it together to kind of figure out what we're dealing with. Now, as we know in the past, Wildcard constantly will start dropping clues. So this will not be the only clue. If it is a DLC, it's an announcement because they don't normally release things in different days. And 8/8 is, let me look at my calendar really quick while we're talking here. 8/8 is a Thursday. They usually release things on a Tuesday, but they do announcements all different times of, the week, plenty of different days that they've come out with. So what do you guys think? I don't think if this is about a DLC, it's definitely not the release of the DLC this close to Valguera. It wouldn't have been a whole month, but maybe it's an announcement of a future, coming DLC or whatever else you guys think. I cannot wait to read the comments. Please let me know what you think in the comments below. Also, just a quick reminder, don't forget to go vote for your favorite mods. That's really, really important to the modding community. They really appreciate all of your love and support. I am sending out the best vibes to you guys. I can't wait to see who wins. So that's it for this episode of No Fluff Arc Breaking News. I intend to keep them short and straight to the point. If you like that sort of thing, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I will be uploading these every week. If you found yourself liking this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. It really means a lot to me. As always, thank you so very much for watching. Love you guys, and until next time, keep surviving.
My work saved the human race.